Hello, hello. It is day 122 of 365 days of my raw suspending disbelief journey. It is August 22nd, 2024, and officially now, because it was like a partial percentage yesterday. So officially now we have passed that 1/3 of the way through this challenge line marker. So celebrating that. I won't go back into reflecting on all of it, but it is absolutely a huge milestone and it deserves being celebrated. And I am still a little floored that that we've made it this far. I don't know why, because I've been suspending disbelief that I could do 365 days since the start, but it still feels like, wow, I can't believe I've gotten this far. As far as things go on the day-to-day front, it is, we're winding down to the end of summer vacation, and I feel like the kids are sick of being home. They're sick of not seeing their friends every day. They're sick of everything. They're getting more miserable. But we're trying to just enjoy our days as much as we can. I'm also hitting the point of like, yep, I'm ready for them to go back to school, as much as I'm going to miss my kids and as much as I think it's going to be really hard, especially to take Casey to school for the first time and all of these things, my youngest. I do think that we're all ready for it. It has been a very intense summer. So I think getting back into routine, getting back into school schedule, and back into, them getting to see their friends and make new friends and be learning and be on a very structured schedule. And for me, having the ability to have some downtime each day and just a little bit of breathing room, compared to, I literally for the last basically 14 years almost now, um, of not having that on a daily basis. I'm really, really looking forward to that. And it only being the weekends that my kids are home, 1 week in 3, that I have 0 hours where they're not here, kind of thing. That it is a mixed bag of emotions. It does feel like the end of an era. It feels a little bit sad, all of that kind of thing, but it also is really exciting. And there's so many prospects opening up to me right now. And it's a lot. So it's going to be absolutely incredible. Um, and, and I know that, as much as I'm like, my baby going to preschool, it's only like 2 hours a day. So I think it's going to be, um, a fairly easy transition and shift. And I know that she's ready for it. And I know she's super excited for it. And I know she can't wait to make some friends and, all of this stuff. So I anticipate the first few days of it being a little harder. I anticipate that she will, she's been sort of growing out of the naps lately, but I think she's going to probably end up taking them again a little bit more often. Maybe not every day, but I think that the interaction with so many other people will probably tire her out more than we even expect, especially because she's very empathic, and I think she'll pick up a lot on other people's emotions and things like that. So, anticipating all of that, ready to help her protect her energy and clear her energy and all of the fun things, and also, um, also really, really feeling that she's ready. She is, this is going to be amazing for her, kind of thing. So, um, yeah, and as far as like, I think that the stuff with ClickSlow has sort of gotten fixed up, that things are, I mean, the emails are going again. I am sort of like, okay, what am I going to do here? I don't know if I'm going to sign up for their email thing or if I'm going to try to find another one. That's all kind of up in the air, but so far they are allowing me to send emails again, which was part of my original contract with them, my original plan. So, just letting that sort of be as it is right now, trying not to send extra emails until I figure this out, but just let the automations run. just, yeah, it feels like such a if I really feel this transitionary energy right now, of everything. Like, it's not just in business, it's not just with my kids, it's sort of like every piece of life is just really shifting, really, um, just, yeah, like it's a big shift. Um, even actually, so I hadn't even mentioned this one before, but I had hired a cleaner, to come and clean our house, which is like big, right? That's a huge thing. And it was something that I had wanted to do for a really long time. But with everything this month, with how busy things have become, with how much my business is picking up, all of this kind of stuff, I'm like, I need support somewhere. And um, I gave myself an early birthday present kind of thing. And I hired a cleaner and I was actually surprised. Like I thought it was going to cost more money and it is fairly doable. So I think I might do it, once every couple of weeks, have someone come in for a couple of hours and just do some of the deeper cleaning, um, so that I can really be feeling that clean and, um, just the energy of my home feeling better in that sense. This particular one, that I hired today was not the best. Um, I am going to try a new one next time I try and do this. But I still don't regret doing it. It was nice to have someone come in and do some cleaning. They didn't do the best job, but it's still a lot better than it was. Because I have been so busy that I haven't had time to really do a lot of cleaning. I've, barely been maintaining the tidiness and the dishes, laundry, everyday type stuff, right? So, um, as much as that is not, like the outcome of it wasn't perfect, it also still really ties in with this whole shift that I've been experiencing, and that is allowing myself to be supported, right? And that that can mean emotionally by other people or, financially by charging the way that I should be, charging what I'm worth, things like that, or not even, but closer to what I'm worth. Um, and now also asking for help where I need it, right? Getting the help where I need it. And um, that is that's such a shift, uh, kind of a stretchy shift, but it at the same time feels good. And again, yeah, like I'm glad that I invested that previously so that I have that, like, I gave that to myself for my birthday. That was my birthday gift to myself, was to hire a cleaner for a couple of hours and, um, sort of test it out and see if that's something that I want to be doing ongoing. And I do think that it is. I may not be able to schedule it for every 2 weeks right now until, financially things are consistently coming in at this faster pace. This month has been great, but it's also come with a lot of electrons, as I've been calling them, and so uh, it doesn't yet sort of feel like I can completely rely on the income, that it's going to stay permanent, all of that kind of stuff. I need to have it coming in this consistently without all of the output effort because I've had insane energy. I've had the ability to maintain this effort, but it is way more effort than I usually am able to put into my business. And I am coming up to, we're coming up to the end of the month. We're coming up to the end of summer vacation. I'm not wanting to put in as many hours, even though I have this energy, because I want to spend some time with my kids. But I'm also feeling this like, if I don't, I'm not maintaining what I've been doing all month. So, um, reflecting back, it kind of feels like, okay, so how can I now do this in a way where I don't have to be on 24/7 and maintain this Energizer Bunny energy? Because as much as I would love for it to just be the way it is, I don't think that this is sustainable as far as energy goes. Um, I feel like even though it feels amazing right now, it will probably burn me out quick enough. Um, so yeah, like really loving the success of it, loving the I'm following the nudges and doing what I'm guided to do, and that feels great. And getting all of my um stuff onto one platform will help hugely towards having this more consistent income coming in, and the capability of making it evergreen income and recurring income and um, automated instead of me having to put in all the effort. Right. So, um, yeah, it again, it's like celebrating hiring a cleaner and taking care of myself in that way, celebrating the massive shifts and momentum that have built over the last one third of this challenge, right? 122 days of this challenge. And that still just every time I see those numbers, it just blows my mind. But yeah, I feel like the proof is there that my success is here and that I'm exactly where I need to be. Everything is just lining up so perfectly. It couldn't even be better. Um, so really, really enjoying that, really celebrating that, and really, really feeling confirmation that suspending disbelief is working, that um, trusting that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be and that my success is here is working. And I'm so proud of and happy about that. So, yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. And I will talk to you all tomorrow.